I sat back one time, right, and genuinely thought about my life, just as a black guy, right, black man, and who the people who helped me in life, right, versus who I want the help from. I want my people to help me, and I'm going to family and friends, and it's no help. But then when I'm outside, just being me, I could be working. I was doing Instacart, Grab, and I could be working, and somebody will see me and be like, man, I see you in here every day, bro. You be hustling. Like, you don't miss a day. Do you take a day off? Just recognizing my worth. I could be striving for opportunity the same way I would try to get opportunities with my family and friends, right? And somebody be like, you need help? I'm like, yeah, I just need a little, man. I'm just trying to figure out, trying to make a play. They like, what? Take it here, have it. Do whatever you need to do and come back. We know you hustle every single day. We see you up 6 a.m. every single day. It's no problem for you. Here, take it. Take it and just do what you want and bring it back to me. Well, whatever you do is good. Cause you good. And I'm like, man, I appreciate it, man. Cool. And a lot of opportunities, I was like, no, thank you, because I wanted the opportunity to fit how my goal was. Like, oh, I want this person to help me. And so I get endless opportunities from the outer world, not black people, is what I'm saying, right? And I really genuinely thought one day about how my resources come to fruition. I'll be like, and I was like, man, all of my plugs and the people who genuinely helped me, wanted to see me actually earn and make some money and go to the next levels, came from people that wasn't black. Nobody black has ever gave me the opportunity. To this day, you see what I'm saying? And I had to accept it. When I'm thinking about it, I had to accept it, because I'm like, damn, I'm really a threat to others that look like me. You see what I'm saying? Somebody else who don't look like me, they'll help me, because they like, man, we like, you ain't hurting me, like, you, right? But our own people, right, see it as competition. We see it as like, man, like, because we so isolated with everything. First black billionaire, first black this, black business, black owner. You feel me? Like Kanye said, like, white lives matter, my nigga. That's beyond the point. But what I'm saying is, we isolated to where it's actually competition. We in secret competition with each other. To where you wouldn't donate to the next black person to help the next black person that look just like you, in fear that they'll take your spot. From the women, from the jobs, from, I mean, how much is it that we want out here? From the women, the jobs, because the jobs fall under opportunities and everything, right? So it's like, an older black man is scared that a younger black man, more physically fit, look better, would take his woman. That's a real fear in our community. An older black man is scared that a young black man would take his job, replace him in the work area and take his job. The older black man is already back against the wall, because the young black men get all the opportunities. They get first dibs at the opportunities because, you know what I'm saying, youth, strength, speed, coachability, all kind of stuff. And so me acquiring these as a young man, right? I'm being coachable. I'm being fast. I'm up early. I'm a workaholic. I'm you know what I'm saying? I want to learn and I want to improve so I can be more wise. And when you present yourself like this as a young man to an older black man, it's like they just shut down, bro. I've seen it so many times, bro. They thrive off you. Like it gets deep. It gets deep because I can connect it back to where, you know, they didn't want us to have information. Right? We always say the white man. So the white man didn't want us to have information. That's why we couldn't read, we couldn't learn, we couldn't do all the stuff, right? And so they look down on us. And we hear them stories about how if we had information, if we had knowledge, you get done bad. They burn your eyes out. This, right? So now as a young black man, I'm sharing the information that I didn't went to school for, that I'm researching, that I'm learning from experience with the older black men. And they do the same thing that those stories is telling us that the white man did. They look down on us without physically like burning our eyes out and trying to do the they just go cold turkey. They don't give no response. They don't give no help. They don't like the fact that you're smarter than them. And some wise black people understand, like I heard David Banner say, the smart ones understand. David Banner said, our parents and grandparents as black folks went through that hardship. So they know that they wasn't equipped to have the information. But they went through that and stayed strong. So us youngsters could have the information. So we can have smarts. So we can operate in a new economy with new things to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of being mental slaves and physical slaves, they went through that so we would be free. It gets deep. It's deeper, right? So just presenting myself as intelligent or knowing a little bit more information, just a tad bit more than my older black men. The smart ones understand. They like, yeah, you let me help you out, young brother. You got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, use my wisdom and your speed and your excitement, young brother, and let's make this work. Let's build. Let's do it. Right? Let's get money. Charleston White and his old homie. That's the dynamic I'm talking about. Older, but you see how old Charleston White came to the internet. He said 43. Charleston White came to the internet at 43 with his OG. That's how long it take for a young black man to get respected by the older black men. That's how fucked up we is, bro. Like, at 43, Charleston White was barely getting his respect from the elders of his generation. You know what I'm saying? Because most people, life circumstances, bitterness, or whatever, how they feel, when they see that youngster pulling out $100,000 out of his motherfucking out of his hoodie, and he go, yeah, 100,000. That older black man gotta realize, like, man, I never had 100,000 all at one time just to hold in my hand. And they get resentful and they get bitter. And then now, the older guy, right? He knows how to work this old key to open this old door. He not going to open that old door. He not going to use the only power that he got, the wisdom that he got from experience, and enrich this young black man. He'd rather shut down and say nothing. This the face. This the face that the old niggas be having. They gonna shake. They gonna look away and shake their head. You know what I'm saying? They act like nah, I ain't about to join on the other niggas. You know what I'm saying? But that's what it be, bro. They shake their head like. And as a youngster, we like, what's that part in the movie? Like, well, paid in full. That's my movie. What'd he say? Like, something wrong with your neck? Like, what the fuck is wrong with your neck? Like, what you fidgeting for? What you doing all this shit for? Like, you feel me? A young black man that come with the information, the knowledge that we need to succeed, right? And the older black man be like, nah, it's just back in my day, we didn't have the what? So you shaking your head and you fidgeting and you frowned up because you didn't have the information 10 years ago? Nah, these ain't my type of niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are my Charleston Whites at? Where the unks that's like Charleston White who like, I didn't have it 10, 20 years ago, but fuck it, we got it now. Let's turn up. Like, how is niggas is like, and it's a common thing. For me looking online, I see a common trend of the older black men saying how they didn't have the opportunities and it wasn't abundant like this. Nipsey told us that. Nipsey, he said, if y'all was listening, right? Because y'all supposed to be older and wiser and be able to listen. Y'all supposed to have y'all attention span on. That nigga Nipsey said, it's a gold rush right now. And those who see the opportunity, see what I'm saying, gonna take advantage. That's it. So, as youngsters, seeing the gold rush, prospering, taking that advantage and winning with it, and coming back and sharing it to the old black men, getting resentment from sharing a win that you can replicate, boy, that's it right there. That's just it in a nutshell, bro. That's the experience, man. So just to bring it full circle, I just thought about all the opportunities and help that I've ever be able that I've garnered as a black man. And I ain't got many opportunities from other black men. I ain't got many opportunities from other black men. You know? And I equate it to like paid in full. You know, Mitch, everybody was trying to hustle, everybody was trying to get on. And then the guy out the clothing store, he found Ace Boogie from a noble act. That's exactly what I was saying. I just be outside being myself, and people realize like, no, you here every day on time. I'm like, yeah, like you be paying attention, like okay. They like, yeah, no, every single day you don't miss a day. I'm like, yeah, I just we gotta work, you gotta hustle, and they like, nah, bro. I see what you doing. I see your hustle. I see your determination. Like you here at the store 6 a.m. every day. I'm like, yeah. We like, yeah. They like, man, you trying to work for me? I'm like, damn, you giving me an opportunity? You helping me? They're like, yeah. I'm just like, cool. Let me think about that. Right? Because I know I'm proving my worth. I know I'm doing what I'm doing, right? I know I'm just being me. I've been being me the whole time. And so the only mistake, right? I'm gonna boost y'all now. This is the answer. The only mistake is passing up on those opportunities, trying to go to my older black people, my older black men, and make them see the same way as these other people see. The worth that they see, the value that they see. So I can work in a community with my older black men. That's the only problem that I made. On the dead guys. What we say? What we say? On the dead guys. Simple. That's the only problem. That's the only mistake that I made. Is passing up on the opportunities that was presented to me because I'm showing them whatever I'm showing them and trying to equate that same energy into my older black people to help so we can have a black owned business. The shit that they selling us, black owned business, black billionaire, black love. That's why I said like we isolated. We on some isolation only us shit. By default, right? Anytime you act isolated, only you type, the other entities are going to act isolated, only them. It's the only way to survive in that type of environment. If you thought you was friends with somebody and y'all locked into a cage together and then their eyes turn red and they pick up a motherfucking knife and they start coming at you, you better realize it's only you. You better not be like, oh, that's my homie. Why it was Halloween, you over here trying to play a trick. No, nigga. You better realize, get your eyes red and get your own knife, nigga. You feel me? That's what we up against. You know what I mean? The people that we was growing up with and born with and birthed around don't have our best interests. And I'm not just talking about family. I'm talking about as a race, as a color, as a black people. We don't have our best interests. And I'm not speaking off of hypothetically, like he say, she say. I'm speaking off personal experience. My personal experience is niggas don't have my best interest. You know what I'm saying? Family, friends, those the closest people that can be to you. So that's why I only go to them too. Everything, if the closest people don't have your best interest, the people that ain't even close to you, of course they don't have your best interest. That's automatic. But I'm making it a point because the people that you grow up around, the people that you go to school with, elementary, and raise and play these games with, they don't have your best interest, bro. I can tell you that from experience. From my personal experience. And then they'll throw you off with the love quotes, with the cards, with the friendship pull-ups. Like the close proximity have you thinking that y'all locked in. Just because y'all close. Y'all see each other frequent. Y'all you ever been with a coworker? You ever like seeing a coworker every single day and then try to talk to them and then they don't talk to you? They like, no, nigga, we ain't friends. And you like, oh shit, I just thought proximity, same job, same outfits, same boss, same work schedule and hours. I thought we was gonna have a whole bunch of common stuff together that we was just gonna. They like, nah, nigga. And you gotta realize like, oh, this ain't my friend. That's the black experience, man. As a young black man. You gotta realize that a lot of people ain't your friend. Like, oh, you ain't my friend. Even while they telling you, like, yeah, twin, we good, twin. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker say, yeah, we good, twin. Nigga, and hit that corner and be like, man, weird ass nigga think we twins. Nigga. That weird ass. That's the black experience, man. You don't really know. From the pain and suffering we went through, you don't know what type of, like, we don't have a straight, like, oh no, you black, we black. Like, we see the Mexicans, nigga, a Mexican man and another Mexican man can meet up and just be like, and they homies. They cool. It's just, what's up, fool? What's up, fool? And that nigga, what they go down the whole rundown. Where you from? Where your family from? Oh, okay, you got over here or you was born here? Oh, okay, cool, me too. Yeah, you work, you get money. I didn't see Mexicans, bro, meet each other, not knowing each other through a can of paint, bro. Don't know each other. And they go, oh, what's up, fool? Hey, oh, yeah, I got down here, or I'm here. You know what I'm saying? My family was raised here. I was born here, but my family is from woo. And the other one go, oh, yeah, my family's from woo too. Like, oh, that's cool, dog. They said, where you working at? He said, I got to work. I got a job down here. Woo. Nigga said, you need a job? Let me know. I could get you in. First day, just met the person. And I'm overhearing this. They talking in English. I heard this and I'm like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be. That's the coolest shit ever, bro. I'm like, that's how it's supposed to be, bro. Didn't even know each other. Nigga said, where you from? Like, okay, I was born here, but my family from here. Nigga said, my family from here too. And I was born here too. Man, you got money? You getting money? You need a job? That was the first conversation. That was the first segue from the conversation. They met each other, explained each other's origins, and then immediately said, where you working at? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. My people. What Kendrick say? My people don't love me. I'm gonna let y'all go because I'm just one of the ones that realize that we all we got. If they taking care of each other over there, and these people was taking care of each other over there, and they taking care of each other over there, a few of these other entities and people, yeah, they come and look out for us black people and take care of us. But psychologically, in the back of their mind, right? Because I didn't got a lot of help from others. And then they ask you, like, where's your brothers? Where's your family? Where's your friends? Where's your people? Like you one of a kind. But like you don't have no other people like you that want to get money and hustle, or they be looking at they'll ask me, fuck looking at me, they'll ask me straight up, like, you don't got no other people like you? I'm just like, did Nipsey have another person like him? Did Dolph have another person like him? He made Key Glock. The shit that I'm just saying in this whole 20 minutes. Young Dolph, Key Glock. Kendrick Lamar, Baby King. Nipsey Hussle, Lil Cotty PGE, Jay Stone, everybody that's on the tape, Cowboy, everybody that's on the tape, everybody. Nipsey put those are names that I know because of Nipsey's influence. That's what I'm saying. That's the definition of put on. And this ain't for everybody. It's for majority though. Because majority of people don't do shit, don't help the next person, don't put on nobody. This for y'all. The ones though, we know what we do. We helping as much as we can. We got YouTube channels. Because now with this YouTube channel, instead of me helping one, my intent is to help one. I'm talking to one, but one can spread to many. That one can go to 1,000. So, you know what I mean? The people that do the work, man, we appreciate y'all. I appreciate myself because I do the work. Because I'm spreading information as soon as I get it to my other black men. My elder black men, my younger black men. it ain't gonna hurt me if I understand the information to give you the information so you can understand it to help yourself. And when you start flourishing, and this is the main thing, I'm gonna leave it with this at the end, the main part of why people don't want to help. And this is the main reason why I actually do help. This is why I help and why y'all don't help. Y'all don't help because y'all don't want to see another black man go further than y'all, make more money than y'all, go faster than y'all. It's exactly what Jay-Z said on 444, I think it was. The whole goal, he said, now is him to have a son and he can speed up all the success that he had in his life faster for his kid, for faster. That's the reason why I do this shit. Because the success that it took me long to find, I can speed up my peers and anybody willing to listen. That's why I do it. Because it took me a long time. And whoever I touch, pause. Whoever I help, they don't have to take that long time too. So yeah, I'm expecting you to get more money. Because the world is becoming more abundant. It's becoming new. It's new things. It's new stuff coming. You might have a new program that we don't have right now. See what I'm saying? In the future, right? And how I'm going to be mad that I only made 1,000 from the idea, but you made 100 million from the idea. The same idea 10 years in the future. Nah, bro. I'm an innovator. I'm happy that you was able to listen to my wisdom, apply it, and make more than what I was able to make. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole thing of moving generations forward, moving things forward. You're going to make more and do more than what we was able to do today, right now. That's the goal.